everyone, my name is Karina, and this is my first pick a card reading. So for pile 1, we have quartz crystal, and I charged this on the top of a mountain on the summer solstice. It's really special to me. Pile 2, we have black tourmaline. It's a good stone for protection. And pile 3, we have sunstone. All right. So let your intuition guide you to pick a pile. And, of course, it's not necessary to pick a card or pick a pile. Just if your intuition guides you, then I will see you later. Hi, pile 1. So if you chose the crystal, the quartz crystal, then this is your reading. And this quartz crystal is a crystal that I charged over the summer solstice. And the energy that's going on here is purification. I see that you are being cleansed in a sense. Like there's a lot of, like you've been going through this for a while, and it's been a huge transformation. I know because that this reading is a reading for myself as well, but Spirit led me to make this reading public for other people. So what we have right now is there are a bunch of opportunities right in the world for you right now that are tempting you to break your faith. And so we have the Page of Pentacles upside down. So it's almost like you feel like you're just on the other end of this transformation, and the world is like testing you, being like, are you sure you don't want an easy way out? So maybe, like in my case, I have some job opportunities that I cannot take because it will prevent me from gaining the emotional maturity that this process has been trying to give me. So I see this kind of all started out with the Two of Wands and the King of Cups under that. So what I see is that you had a wish where you knew that there was something more for you. Like, not just out in the world, it has more to do with like, you felt unsettled. Like there's this inner turmoil within you, and you wanted it to be, you want to be in a position where no matter what happens on the outside, you feel secure within yourself. That's what I see here. And so, I mean, you kind of wished for this transformation to occur. Maybe you didn't realize how hard it was going to be. And I see that as like, because of this wish, and it's probably something that you prayed for. Like maybe something happened that finally, like, what's the word? Like, put you kind of over the edge, and you're just like, whoever you pray to, you're like, I can't take this anymore. Please help me, because I don't know what to do at this point. And so, yeah, you were forced to see a new perspective. And so now you're in this situation with the Two of Pentacles where the image, I'll bring it up. If I can get it. Hopefully you can see this. But it's a guy, balancing the sun, like the masculine and the feminine side. And then there's this ocean behind him with these boats, and it looks like pretty aggressive waves in the background. So it's being able to maintain balance and maintain your genuine true self despite whatever is going on. And yeah, you've been working on this for a while, I think, and now the world's like, are you sure you don't want the easy way out? Right when you're starting to get to the source, like the deep rooted emotions, it's like, yeah, maybe now you're being tempted with a job that like ticks all of your boxes, but it's not, it would make all of this almost not quite for nothing, but it's not satisfying your wish. And I see that once you accomplish this, you're going to be given a divine gift. I have the Ace of Wands right here. So it's like a rite of passage. Like, the universe wants to give you your reward. But in order to do that first, you have to get your mind under control. During the last full moon, may I share this? Okay. So during the last full moon, I had a dream where I was sitting down with one of my spirit guides, and he was telling me, Karina, you have got to get your mind under control. Like, we're here, we're ready to give you, what you want. The only thing that's keeping you back is your mind. And, in my case, like, I've had a scattered mind and it's more about discipline, probably, about focusing on the good, focusing on what you really want, and dropping the rest. Which is hard to do when you're like when you have all this kind of these fears creeping up on you, or like being on a rocky ocean, And so I asked what this gift is, and the gift is essentially the King of Cups. I got the Moon in reverse, and I got the Hermit in reverse. And I also got the Four of Cups in reverse, as well as the Eight of Swords. So what I see is, like, once you get through this and you keep faith that this process that you're going through is for your best good, and learning to believe in yourself, then the shadow work, it will just about be over. There'll be no more, like, maybe lately, if you're like me, you've been spending a lot of time alone doing shadow work and trying to get to the source of these deep-rooted emotions. Like, maybe you didn't even know in the beginning that all of these emotions were still being held inside of you. And so in the end, there will be no more of this stuff, because this has been, in the end, there's always some more healing, but this is what you're going through now. I got with the Five of Swords. Like, this is probably the biggest challenge that you will ever have to face. Yeah, and then you'll be able to see all the good that you can have in the world. Like, right now, the world is kind of like mirroring your fear back to you. You might be thinking, like, if you don't have the stability you want, the world might be telling you, yeah, you don't have this stability, but we can offer it to you, but you have to maintain this fear of not having stability in order to go for that easy way out. Trying to remember more about the Eight of Swords here. So in the photo, we have a guy stealing the swords from the opposite team. Not team, I guess it's like, you know, the enemy. Oh, yeah, so after this, maybe now it's like you feel like you can't trust your mind so much. And after that, I feel like after this process, you'll have a much better grip of this. Yeah, maybe part of this process for you is distinguishing intuition from the mind or from the ego. It's like it feels like you've been fighting your ego this whole time, but if you stick through this, you'll learn how the ego is essentially a tool and how to use it, and as well with the mind. And so we have some oracle cards. The first one I got was support. It says, ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. And, you know, I asked for this to be clarified because it's like, well, isn't this help? This Page of Pentacles over here? Like, wasn't this offered to us? Like, what can we trust? And so then I got the Hierophant. And I had also gotten the Five of Swords and the Devil in reverse here. So whoever you pray to, whether that's God or Spirit or the universe, that is who's helping you. This is a battle of faith. And it's not just a battle, it's like the battle of your life. And you just have to believe in yourself and ask your divine self for help. I feel like you've been very tempted lately, but that's coming to an end. Yeah, soon I think it'll be easier for you to recognize between the ego and your divine self. And when you can't, ask for help and meditate. You know, look for a way to ground yourself and to, you know, cleanse the energies that aren't serving you away, and then ask for divine guidance. And this is straight up saying, like, you know, it's here. It's trying to help you. In fact, that is the way out. This isn't a battle that, like, people go through on their own, you know, just using their mind. This is learning that you own your mind. And I also got the Emperor upright. And so I think in the past, like, if you're anything like me, you were probably very logical. And I feel like your masculine energy probably isn't what's holding you back so much. It's set that you're learning to use your willpower. I think what's really holding you back is your emotions and being able to see them from the outside. And I think that's because the outside environment used to influence your emotions so much, and you're learning to be emotionally fulfilled on your own. And that's kind of scary. And so using your willpower is using your willpower for your own emotional fulfillment is probably new to you. And it's saying that using your willpower is incredibly important right now. I also, an oracle card that I got is friendship. It says, seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people and spend more time socializing. So maybe you're used to people venting a lot, or maybe you're the kind of person who used to vent a lot. And that's the thing, like with this King of Swords, like don't focus so much on what's going wrong. Start a gratitude journal if you haven't already. Be around people who allow your feelings of connection and love flow freely. If it's difficult to talk about what you love doing, if it's difficult to just be childish and have fun in like a good kind of way, I know, because some of the people that I've had to talk less to are, they kind of tease. And that's not the childish that I'm referring to. Childlike playing to me is just not having to worry so much about being judged. Like laughing over, like being silly, or just, yeah, when you feel like you're a ball of energy that's just free to flow. That's kind of what I mean by childlike energy. Spend more time with those people. And they're out there. Yeah, trust that they're out there and you'll find them. Focus more on your own childlike, desires, and they'll come to you. Yeah, you're going through a lot. Just, get your mind under control, pile one. And remember to ground yourself. Ground yourself and ask for help whenever you're feeling like things are just so hard. I mean, for one, it's because this is really hard, but ask for help in removing the energies that aren't serving you away from your energetic field. And believe in yourself. Yeah. Oh, so I'd like to do a short energetic healing session. So basically what would happen is you just relax and let the energy come to you, and it'll only last for maybe a minute or two. So if you want that, feel free to continue, and if not, then I'll see you next time, and I wish you the best. Okay, so feels nice to sigh. Source, please give pile one energy that's in alignment with their highest timeline. Hi, Rosie. Rosie interrupted it, so that's all you'll get this time. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And yeah, that was your reading. Goodbye. Hi, Pile 2. So if you chose the black tourmaline, this is your reading. Okay, so I get that you don't feel very good right now. Yeah, you could have feel like maybe to do with family, like, or maybe, you know, kind of specific, but I got the Six of Cups upside down. And to me, this is all about providing for family in the photo. So maybe you feel like you're not able to do that. That's probably maybe for someone who happens to watch this. But for others, it's just, you're just not emotionally fulfilled. Like maybe something was taken from you, or yeah, you just don't feel good. And I see that you're actually the kind of person that goes on the attack. Yeah, maybe that's because your ego wants to control situations. I have the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune upside down. So maybe there's this fear of being out of control. And so your ego, you know, I also got the Magician upside down over here. So I feel like maybe you might manipulate situations to go a certain way that you've seen before. And if things kind of start to go away that you can't control, then you kind of go on the offense. I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so again, I see that maybe you have this impatience within you to see how things just go. And so you want to like control the situation as soon as you can. Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with your emotional well-being. Like maybe it's just scary. Like, yeah, I feel like your emotions kind of run your life at this point. And based on some other stuff, I see that maybe you're the type of person who works or keeps yourself busy so that you don't rest. Because if you rest, you notice how you're feeling more, and you're kind of hesitant to do that because you don't feel good. I got the Three of Cups underneath the Magician. So I feel like if you're not doing very well emotionally, you kind of, and not necessarily by, like, how do I put this? It's like you feel so unwell that you want everyone to notice. You want to take up space. And I think that's because you're not allowing yourself, you're not allowing your emotions to take space, maybe. Yeah, so you might notice that you can be jealous pretty often, or you might even be the kind of person who's thinking like they ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't think it's in your best self to do this. Like, I don't think this is who you really are. But yeah, maybe right now just your energy is kind of negative. Yeah, I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well as the Page of Swords in reverse. So yeah, maybe You're the kind of person who takes right now. And I'm not saying this is who you truly are, but in the energy that you're currently in, it's like you take, maybe you feel like you're not getting enough, so you want to take. Because I have this hand right here with a coin that's like pulling in. And the Page of Swords upside down. Just, yeah, it just feels like maybe there's some addictive tendency within you as well, because you're not resting enough to see what is there to face yourself. What I mean is, yeah, I think who you really are has a lot to say to you right now, and you're hesitant to face yourself. And if you were to rest, then you would be faced with that. And I see that you are a dreamer. I have the Page of Wands upside down, and I also have the Four of Wands upside down. Maybe you suffered a huge loss, and you're afraid to pursue your dreams. I also have Judgment upside down, so maybe you harbor a lot of guilt. And I think that guilt is really eating you up from the inside. Yeah, I feel like there's some serious self-worth blockages. I got the High Priestess right side up, and what that tells me, especially with the Queen of Cups in reverse over here, is that you've almost like blocked out all of your intuition. Your ego is so in control, trying to control the situation, and your true self, your divine being, whoever it is that you pray to, is just waiting for you to knock on the door. And there's a lot that they want to say. And all of this guilt and this negative energy and these judgments that you place on yourself, I think you're going to find that, like, there's not a solid foundation for all of this negative energy to exist, but you're holding on to it for some reason. And it's time to figure out what that reason is. I'm really sorry that you're going through this right now. I've been here, so I know how scary it can be. And the Black Tourmaline is all about our boundaries. And so that's really telling me that all of this energy that you're holding on to, no wonder why it's so hard for you to step outside of it. I mean, this energy it's not yours to hold on to. It's time to set boundaries. But you have to look inside because you're holding on to it for some reason. And talk to yourself, please. Like, your divine self wants to come out. Yeah, you have a lot of dreams that want your attention. I got some oracle cards, so we have balance, take time to relax, indulge a little, set boundaries with your work. So yeah, I feel like, you keep yourself busy to avoid facing yourself. I also got trust. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. Yeah, it's like you don't want to see the darkness within yourself. And you kind of expect the outside world to be a substitute for what's inside, and that's why you have a tendency to take more and to go on the offense. But once you face yourself and see what's going on there, where do these emotions actually come from? What beliefs about myself create these emotions and make me judge myself, judge others, feel guilty, guilt trip others? You're going to find the answers if you take the time to leap into the unknown, not try to have control over the situation. And then I got hope. It says, stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Yeah, you've suffered a lot. And you don't have to anymore. Whatever happened to make you feel this way is in the past. The emotions are still there because you're holding on to them. And just trust that by being more curious about what's going on and releasing those emotions, you're gonna feel free. You're not gonna feel the need to control the situation anymore. Okay, that was a lot. So, Spirit, may I give some healing energy for this? Okay, so that was the reading, and now I'd like to send you some healing energy if you would like to, and all you have to do is relax and accept the energy. And hopefully it will give you some courage to face yourself and, help you see that you're a worthy person, regardless of anything. All right. So, Spirit, please give Pile 2 energy that is in alignment with their highest timeline. Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Pile 2. Thank you for watching. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the Sunstone, then this is your reading. I want to congratulate you. I think you're at a point right now where it's time for celebration. Right before I did this reading, I found some lavender. It smells really nice. And so the first card that Spirit wanted to show you was an oracle card. It says, delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. And right after that, I got the Ten of Cups. I feel like you're the kind of person who can really see all the beauty in the world right now. And I think this is new for you. Maybe in the past you were able to see a little bit, but maybe, I think, I feel recently that there are a lot of miracles around you. Feel like, and it's because of a huge transformation. I think this is a reading for myself as well. And yeah, lately I just, I've started a gratitude journal, and I'm just so grateful, and I can see how blessed I am, especially when I compare now from, a year ago. And the reason why I'm so blessed right now, and the reason why you're so blessed right now, is you are divinely protected. And it took a leap of faith to go through this transformation to realize that. I mean, it's truly a time to celebrate. Look back on before you made this leap of faith, and see how different things are right now. In your present moment, I see that there's kind of a pause. And the pause is because there's still a part of you that's afraid to take that final jump. Feel like you've gotten 90% there, and then you held back for one reason or another. I mean, the reason is fear. We have the Eight of Swords. There's still something within you that maybe you're saying, is this real? Maybe you don't believe this is real yet. Maybe even though you see all these amazing things around you, it's like you're afraid to claim it. Which is probably why we got the Sunstone, because there's still, we have to use our willpower. And there's maybe a little tiny belief that our ego is holding on to that says, can we make this world happen? Like, even though we're looking at it right now. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords here. Like, there's still, we might see it in the outside world too. Like, a little bit of it is questioning us, like questioning our faith. And that's because there's something deep inside that's still saying, oh, I'm not sure if I can really make this world, this beautiful world I'm seeing right now, mine. But the truth is, this is only the beginning. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then we also have the Two of Swords in reverse. This Two of Swords is saying, like, you're afraid to use your willpower, to make that choice, to fully surrender. Even though surrendering is how you got this far. Like, yeah. It's time to use our willpower to decide to make all this beauty that we're surrounded in right now, to say, I claim it. And I don't just claim it, but it's time to make it happen, to make it a permanent reality. This Five of Pentacles right here, it tells me that Spirit wants you to say, look at what I've already given you. Look at how much change has occurred, how much growth. This Nine of Pentacles is saying, you just have to choose to surrender. And this is you. Divinely protected, financially independent, and not just financially independent, but able to make all the beauty that you see right now last permanently. It's yours. Surrendering takes willpower. Yeah, this is a pivotal moment in your life. There are so many blessings around you right now. And just drop the fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, 10 of Cups. Just, yeah, write down everything you're grateful for before you go to bed. And also, focus on it. Make a habit of catching every single insecure thought. And remind yourself to consciously choose the beauty. That's your message. So now I would like to channel some healing energy for you and for myself as well. So if you'd like, continue watching, just relax and let the energy come to you. And if not, you can end the reading now. Right. Spirit, please give myself and pile 3 energy that is in alignment with our highest selves at this timeline. For our highest timeline. Thank you for watching my video, and I wish you the best of luck. Goodbye.